Hey there, Fletcher from All Things Overlanding here, and today I'm going to be talking about this portable air duster. This thing, I actually picked it up for a couple reasons, and I'll tell you some use cases that I've used this for and the reason that I bought it. But I did want to talk through just kind of what comes with it, what's included. It's really cheap. It's like 25, 30 bucks, something like that. But again, I've got a couple ideas for how you can use this thing related to camping and or overlanding. It is also pretty handy around, like in your truck, if you've got dust and stuff, you want to blow things off or clean out your, cup holders, things like that. It does put out a pretty good little amount of air when you turn it on, and it has a bunch of different fittings, and it's rechargeable. So versus like canned air or something like that, you can get this, you can reuse it over and over again, recharge it. So it's a handy little thing. But again, there are also some camping applications that I think this would be helpful for, and I'm going to walk you through those as well. So if you want to learn more about this portable little battery powered rechargeable air duster, stay tuned.
Where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip.
Alright guys, so as I mentioned in the intro, today I'm talking about this portable air compressor slash air duster. Really super simple little form factor. It is really easy to hold and use. It does have a flashlight built into it, so if you need to see what you're dusting and stuff, you can turn that on. I'm going to turn it on in a second, but it's going to make blowy noises and it's going to be hard to hear me. It has 3 different setting levels, so you can turn up and down the pressure of the air if you need more pressure, if you need less pressure, if you're cleaning out a keyboard versus maybe like a cup holder or something. Again, I use this primarily for automotive applications, so I will use this to clean up my truck on the inside. And then my other idea for camping, and what I really am excited about this thing for and have used a couple times, is starting a fire. Right? So when you're starting a fire, you blow on the fire, you about pass out because you're blowing on the fire a bunch, trying to get that flame going, trying to get that fire started. I use this thing to start the fire. So basically I will turn this thing on, and you do that by holding the power button for a few seconds. Turns on, it puts out a pretty good amount of wind, and that was the lowest setting. So it'll actually go up 2 more settings. So let me turn that on, I'll turn it up so you can kind of hear it. Lowest, medium, high. And I mean, it's blowing a lot of air. Then if you hit it the 4th time, the battery will stay on, but it will turn off. So you can turn it on and off without having to hold the button every single time, which is kind of nice. And then that's why it's flashing right now, is because it's not in 1, 2, or 3. It's basically in the off position. It does come with a number of different fittings, which is pretty cool. So you've got one with a brush built into it that will fit on it, so it'll be blowing air out while you brush, let's say, your like vents in your air conditioning or whatever in your vehicle. It's got a couple of little sort of funnel looking, more higher pressure application type tubes. It's got this one, which is the one I use the most for fire starting and also for cleaning my car, because it does put out quite a bit of pressure out of that little nozzle, and it's got a lot of length to it too. So it allows you to get down in the cracks and crevices and blow the dust out of your seats and that sort of thing. So it's pretty handy. It also comes with this adapter slash extension that you could use to get your tools just a little bit longer if you needed them to be longer or something. And then on top of that, it comes with a bunch of brushes. So it's got just little brushes, sort of like a toothbrush style, and then just a little tiny fine detail brush, which again, for cleaning out your car and that kind of thing, makes a ton of sense. Really cool. And then the last thing that it comes with is a USB-C charger. It does charge off USB-C. Right there on the back is where the plug-in is. So if you've got a million of these at your house, even better. Now you can charge this thing from wherever you've got a USB-C. And it comes with a nice little instruction booklet that tells you basically everything about this thing. But as you've seen, it's really super simple to operate. The light is actually pretty bright too, kind of surprising, but it's actually pretty good. So again, if you're trying to get into little nooks and crannies in your car to clean them out or something, you just hold the button for about 3 to 4 seconds and it will turn on the light. Just like that. Same to turn it off. Just hold it for a few seconds, it will go off. Same with the fan, right? So you hold it to turn it on, hit it 1, 2, 3 times. If you hit it the 4th time, it turns itself off, and then eventually it will stop flashing the 1, 2, 3, and it'll just turn itself off. So it's kind of all automatic and really easy to use. So if you're looking for something that is going to help you clean out your car a little bit easier, you don't want to use like canned air or things like that, things that you have to buy every time. You're looking for something that is really portable and really small form factor wise, And or if you are just, you know, looking for an easier way to get a fire started, then this is a great option. So again, I love this just for like easily starting a fire and not having to blow on it. You just blast this thing with some air, get a good flame going, and your fire's good to go. So anyways, if you want one of these, I will put a link in the description down below to it. If you have any questions about it, of course, post up in the comments down below. I'm happy to answer them. If you're not already, make sure to click the subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do a couple every week, usually like gear reviews or ideas for like DIY type stuff like this, you know, different alternative uses for things like this for camping. So all kinds of stuff about that. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. There are also links in the description down below to all my other social channels. So wherever you want to hang out, love to have you come hang out over there. And then last but not least, there's a link to my website where I've got patches and stickers, funny overlanding camping type stickers and patches. There's a Discord where we talk 24/7 for the Patreon group. So if that's something you're interested in, check that out. And then the Newbie Overlanders Facebook group. Totally free to join. Tons of awesome members in there. So if you have a lot of questions related to like camping, overlanding, that kind of thing, it's a great place to be. And we'd love to have you. So check that out as well. But again, that'll do it for the rechargeable air duster. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, click that like button. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.